Hello everybody! Today we're going to unbox, take a close-up look and test the V-CEN USB charger. So let's first take a look around the outside of the box. So as you can see from the image that's on the box, this is a 5-port USB charger and it does have Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0 on one of the ports and Smart Charge or Quick Charge on the remaining 4. Okay, so let's go ahead and open up the box. And let's go ahead and pop out the contents. So there is a power lead that goes with the USB charger. And that's all there is. Simple and straightforward. And now we can set the box to one side. So that's the contents of the box emptied out with the V-CEN USB charger. Let's go ahead and take a close-up look at the power cable. So there is a power cable or power lead. And of course it is the UK 3-pin power plug. And let's just show you the cable length right there. So quite long, nice and useful. Let's now set the power cord to one side and take a close-up look at the USB charger or the desktop USB charger itself. So there are 5 ports, as you can see, 5 USB ports, and the Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0 port being right at the very top in green. So the other ports are the Smart Charge or Quick Charge ports, but for the maximum speed in charging, you'd always want to use the Qualcomm 3.0 Quick Charge port. And there's some more technical data right there with the ampere or the power output for the USB outlets. So it's a nice compact USB charger with a very long extension lead or power lead that goes into this socket right here. And this is made of a white plastic. As you can see, it has a matte or satin finish. I would say it's more of a matte finish. So corrections on that. A matte finish, and of course there is a wrapper, protective wrapper around it, and it's covering the gloss finish, as we can see right there. Let me just peel it off so that you guys can have a better look. Okay, so nice and shiny now with the housing exposed, with the plastic protective sticker removed. So I like the efficient design of it in this rectangular shape, pretty fuss-free without any unusual bits sticking out. Once again, just to show you a all-round look. Of course, let me set the cable to one side. And there we go. So a better view this way. And then now you can see the print a bit more clearly with the plastic protective sticker removed. And of course, the rear socket for the power lead or cable. So it does have matte finishes on both ends, but around the main area of the body, it is a glossy white finish. Okay, so let's go ahead now and plug the power cable into the USB charger. Okay, make sure it is firmly secured in its socket. And let me move the box to one side, and I do have an extension power lead here. Let's go ahead and plug the power cable or plug into the extension lead and then turn it on. Okay, so it is now powered up. Let's go ahead and try and charge a few items. So let's start off with the trusty old Sony Xperia Z5 Compact with the Blings TPU case, both of which I've unboxed in previous videos on my channel. And let's go ahead and charge it up. So let's find a quick charge port. So we use the Qualcomm Quick Charge for maximum charging speed. So it is the green one at the very top. And let's go ahead and plug the cable right in. And just like that, it is now charging. And I'll just bring it up a bit closer to see the battery capacity. So it is currently at 53%. And we'll come back to that in just a moment. So set it back down. Actually now it's jumped to 54%. So as you can see, the quick charge is working very nicely right there. Okay, and let's plug in a few more items. And I happen to have two charge cassette 6000 milliampere hour cassette tape power banks, which I unboxed in the video just before. So as you can see, they are very cool looking power banks and styled like cassette tapes. Okay, and you can always check the power indicator or power reserve level on these power banks simply by pressing on the very discreet hidden power buttons at the top right corner. So there we go. Okay, so I've used the one on the left quite a bit yesterday, charging up my mobile right there. Now let's go ahead and charge it up using the V-CEN USB charger. So let's find a spare port on here and plug the cable in just like that. It is now charging. So it's going to get quite busy on the tabletop right here, so just bear with me while I kind of organize everything so it's all visible. And now let's go ahead and charge up the other charged cassette tape power bank. As you can see, the lights just flashing away right there. And of course, my Sony Xperia Z5 compact Android smartphone still charging away right there. And let's try and charge one more item, but we actually do have two ports. Let's just plug just one more item just for the fun of it, and this is the AnyPro waterproof wireless Bluetooth speaker, which I unboxed very recently as well. Very impressive speaker, very powerful, with a central subwoofer in it. And of course, it is waterproof. Okay, so we want to charge that up. And let me bring another micro USB cable around. Open up the flap at the back. Of course, let's go ahead and plug in the micro USB cable. And then plug the USB cable, making sure that I've got it in the right orientation. So right there, a very, very busy tabletop right here. And of course, a very busy USB charger, charging up 4 items out of the maximum 5 items through its ports. Of course, you can see the light on the AnyPro waterproof wireless Bluetooth speaker charging away as well. And let's now do a quick check on the battery level on the smartphone. So it is now at 58%. We started off at 53%. So in that short period, it has charged up 5% very quickly. And of course, one thing we always want to make sure is that the USB charger does not feel too hot or unsafe. And I can't even feel a slight bit of warmth or heat being given out by this charger. Of course, we haven't plugged these devices in for too long, but still it's nice to know that there hasn't been any noticeable heat being given off. So that's the V-CEN USB charger. Thanks for watching and happy charging!